r is equal to secant of theta into tangent of theta. Okay, so how we can solve this one? We have only four formulas. X is equal to r cosine of theta, y is equal to r sine of theta, r square is equal to x square plus y square, and tangent of theta is equal to phi over x. Remember that we have to convert r and theta into the x and y. Okay, so can anybody tell me the hint that how we can solve this one? Anybody? See, we have r, we have secant of theta, we have tangent of theta. Tangent theta is okay. We have the value for tangent theta is y by x. Okay. What about secant theta and r? We don't have the value of r and secant of theta. So what we will do? What we will do? You remember? Yes, exactly. That's what I need. Oh, secant of theta is equal to 1 divided by cosine of theta. Very good. So that is tangent of theta. And cosine of theta you can multiply with r, that becomes r into cosine of theta, which is equal to tangent of theta. Now you can easily replace r cosine of theta is equal to what? X. I write x. Okay. And what about tangent of theta? Tangent of theta is y over x. So x multiplied by this one is x square is equal to y. X square is equal to y is parabolic equation. That's it. Parabolic, or you can say parabola. Okay, so this is how you can solve any equation is given to you in the polar form. Just try to convert that in the form of x and y. That's it. This is a simple trick. I can say that try to convert. If it is not similar, try to change the formula, try to implement the formula just like we do for the secant of theta. Maybe it is given, for example, cotangent of theta. It is very easy to change into the tangent of theta. So these you have to apply these four formulas you have to apply in the end to change them into the x and y. Okay. Now the equations are given. Okay. So we have to convert them into the polar coordinates. Okay. Now the rectangular coordinates are given. Express the given equations into the polar form. Okay, given equations in polar coordinates. The first one is a, which is y is equal to -3. You have to use these four formulas. X is equal to r cosine of theta, y is equal to r sine of theta, r square is equal to x square plus y square, and tangent of theta is equal to y over x. Okay, so how I can change this one into the polar form? Anybody can tell me? Sine of theta, yes. So r y is equal to r sine of theta is equal to -3. That's it. So you change into the polar form. Just replace y. Okay. Now the second one is second part, that x square plus y square is equal to 5. Now you have to change this one into the polar forms. X is equal to r cosine of theta, r square is equal to x square plus y square, and tangent of theta is equal to y over x. Okay, now x square plus y square, x square plus y square is equal to what? R square. So this becomes r square is equal to 5. So I can write r is equal to square root of 5 plus minus 5, right? So r is equal to square root of 5. I will write. Why? Because r should be greater than 0. We have the condition for the r that r must be greater than 0. So that's why we don't take minus. So this is the equation for the polar coordinate. Okay. Similarly, if you have x square plus y square plus 4x is equal to 0. Now you have to convert them into the polar form. So how you can convert? We know that x square plus y square is equal to r square plus 4. X is equal to what? X is equal to r cosine of theta. So I replace x is equal to r cosine of theta is equal to 0. If you want to simplify, you can. How? R is common in both the term. So r plus 4 cosine of theta is equal to 0. So r plus 4 cosine of theta is equal to 0. Because r is positive, so you can remove r divided by 0. So this is equal to 0. R plus 4 cosine of theta is equal to 0. So you can write r is equal to minus 4 cosine of theta. So this is the polar form of the equation. Is this clear? This is these are the simple, but from the polar form to the rectangular, it is little tricky. But this one is very simple. Just you have to put the values. Okay. The last one for this is x square into x square plus y square is equal to y square. Okay. You have to change this one into the polar form. First, I will write the formulas. R sine of theta, y is equal to r sine of theta, r square is equal to x square plus y square, and tangent of theta is equal to y over x. Okay. Now, can I replace this y square into this side? So that becomes x square plus y square is equal to y square divided by x square, right? Is this okay? Because on the left side it is multiply, and on the right side it will be divide. And x square plus y square is equal to r square. Y square divided by x square is equal to what? Tangent square theta. Okay. So taking the square root on the both sides, you will get what? R is equal to tangent of theta. That's it. Is this clear? Okay. Now this is easy. This is easy. Now the next one is that you have to sketch the graph from the formulas. We discussed the families of circle. We discussed the families of rows. We discussed the cardioid and lemma cones. We discussed the spirals. So from these one, we have to draw the graph. We have to sketch the graph, like in general notation. Okay, not exact graph, but in a general notation. Okay. The first one is that you have to sketch the curve in polar coordinate. In polar coordinate. Okay. Now the first one is that theta is equal to pi by 3. Can you draw theta is equal to pi by 3? It's very simple. Theta pi by 3 means 60. So this will be the angle. This is the angle, and this is called theta is equal to pi by 3. That's it. And this is called line. Okay. The second one is r is equal to 3. Can you draw r is equal to 3? families of circle 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3. So you have to combine all the third part. So this will be the circle, okay, for radius 3. This is called circle. That's it. Is this okay? Now the third one, r is equal to 4 cosine of theta. Can anybody tell me what is this graph? You remember the families of circle? Okay. So what about this one? What will be this one? A, no, 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 no. Ahmad, A divided by B greater than 2, you can check when you have two values. When you check A plus or minus B cosine of theta, when you have this type of equation. But here you don't have any A, you don't have any B like this one. So how the Ibrahim say on x-axis you have to draw the circle. So this is the xy plane. This is 4, 4 is the radius, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the radius, okay? And this is the circle on the x-axis. Got it? Because this is cosine. So this will be the circle. Okay. Now, what about r is equal to 5 minus 5 sine of theta? 5 minus 5 sine of theta. Now A is equal to 5, B is equal to 5. So A and B are equal. You remember when A and B are equal, what is that mean? That means cardioids. And cardioid for the sine of theta cardioid. And this is minus 5. Minus 5 means on the downside. Okay. So cardioid is the like this type of graph. Understand? Minus means on the y, sine means on the y-axis, and minus means on the downside. Okay. If it is plus, it should be upside. Clear? Now you have r is equal to minus 1 minus cosine of theta. Now minus 1 and minus 1. It means A is equal to 1, B is equal to 1. Both are same. Don't take minus and plus in that, okay? So minus and minus you can take, it's okay. Now it is cosine of theta. Again cardioid, right? Again cardioid. But the negative side, both sides are negative. So it means it will be on the opposite direction. So this is the direction. Okay, understand? Because it is cosine, so it will be on the x-axis. Now r is equal to 3 plus 4 cosine of theta. 3 plus 4. A is equal to 3. B is equal to 4. 3 divided by 4 is less than 1. Less than 1 means lemma cons. Lemma con. Lemma con for the cosine, and both are positive. So this will be like this one. Got it? Okay. Similarly, for r is equal to 4 theta, it's spiral. Okay. So spiral have this type of shape. Okay. So this point you can say this is 4 pi. and this point is 0, this point is 2 pi, because you have to multiply with 4. Okay, so this point will be 2 pi. Pi by Because this angle is pi by 2, pi by 2 multiplied by 4 will be 2 pi. This is pi, that will be 4 pi. This will be 3 pi by 2 multiplied by 4, that will give you 6 pi, and this point will be 8 pi. Okay, so this will be the spiral. Okay, now the last one is r is equal to -2 cosine of 2 theta. Now 2 theta, now angle change. So it is even number. So even number for the cosine have how many petals? 4 petals. And cosine have 4 petals: 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is minus or plus will give you the same result for the cosine. R is equal to 2 cosine of 2 theta, the graph, and for this one and this one is same. So this is called 4 petal rows. Why? Because this is even number, so the petals will be double. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4. This is cosine. It means it cut all the x's. Either it is y, either it is x. Okay, this is clear. So this is how you can find the general graphs from the equations. Okay. Now the last example, that how we can find the distance. How we can find the distance between two polar coordinates. Distance formula in polar coordinate system. Polar coordinate system. Okay. So for example, if you have two polar coordinates r1 theta 1 and r2 theta 2. So how you can find the distance between these two polar coordinates? So there is a formula that called d. This is the distance, square root r1 square plus r2 square, and that will be minus, okay, minus 2 r1 r2 sine of theta 1 minus theta 2. Okay, so you from this formula you can easily find the distance between any two polar coordinates. This formula for the polar coordinates. Okay, for the rectangular coordinates, you remember x1 square, x2 square, minus y1 square, and y2 square. That is not included. For the polar coordinates, you have to use this one. Okay, one example I will give you. When you have two polar coordinates, 3 and pi by 6, another one is 2 and pi by 6, find the distance between these two. Find the distance between these two polar coordinates. Okay, so first you have to write the formula. What is the formula? r1 square plus r2 square minus 2 r1 r2 cosine of theta 1 minus theta 2. Okay, so in this case, what is r1? What is r1? This is the first point, this is the second point. R1 is 3. 3 square means 9. Okay, because we need the square. So r1 square means 9 plus r2 square means 4 minus 2, only r1 and r2. So 3 and 2 cosine of theta 1. Theta 1 is this one, pi by 6. Theta 2 is pi by 3. Okay, so when you simplify this one, what you will get? Square root 13 minus 12 cosine of, solve this angles, that will give you 6 pi minus 2 pi. Okay, so d is equal to 13 minus 12 cosine of pi minus 2 pi is minus pi over 6, minus pi over 6 for the cosine, that will give you the same value for the cosine pi by 6. Okay, and cosine pi by 6, you know that is equal to what? Square root of 3 divided by 2. From the calculator you can calculate that will equal to 1.6148. Okay, so this is nearly equal to 1.615. So this is the answer. Okay, from the calculator you can calculate. So this is the method, this is the formula where you can find the formula, where you can find the distance between two polar coordinates. Any polar coordinate is given. So by using this formula, you can easily find the distance between them. Okay, any question? This is for the polar coordinates. Okay, if for example the rectangular coordinate, maybe you know, maybe you studied about that one, that d is equal to what? X2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Okay, so this is the formula for the 2 points in a rectangular coordinates. But I think that is not included in your course. So if it is it comes like this one, that you have to use this formula. Okay, so any point is given 1 and 2, for example, and 2 and 3. So this is x1, this is y1, this is x2, this is y2. So substitute this value, you can get it. Okay, so this is about the exercise 10.2 with all maximum exercise questions I solved for you. Inshallah, in the next class we will discuss about the